Hey, Lee Mainprize here from mainstructor.com, and in this episode I'm going to give you the 7 steps to enrolling more members. And it's very important that you have a really good sales system so that you can maximize getting people in your school and converting them into paying students. So let's go through these. Step number 1 is the inquiry. So this might be a telephone call, it might be a walk-in. What's really important is that we have a script for this. The only purpose of taking a call on an inquiry is not to give out too information about the school, too much information, but to get the person in front of you for the actual consultation or the appointment. So don't get into the idea of, it's very important that you lead the conversation and take them down the road to the appointment. That's the only objective. You can't sell your program over the phone. So it's very important that if you got your script, use your script and follow it through. Take control of the conversation. Don't let there be pauses. And if you get a question, go straight back to the script. And there's a scripting part of my sales system on my website. Very good sales system I created that's enrolled a ton of people for me. So that's the most important thing, is to take control and deliver the person. Don't try and oversell anything, because you can't do that. You've got to get the person in front of you. So that's the first step. And if you do that, you'll get lots of people in front of you. The second one is the confirmation. So you've got the appointment. So the second thing is, the worst thing you can do is, if you've got that appointment, is you actually, that person doesn't show up. Remember, people get busy, they procrastinate, they'll also have fears. So it's important that you do a confirmation call, either or the day before and the day of, preferably both, because your sales are going to be a high value sale. And you're not, with the confirmation call, what you're doing is you're not actually confirming the appointment, because you've already made the appointment, so you don't need to do that. What you're actually doing is you're just reminding the person, or what you're actually doing is you're just making them easier for them to come along if they have got any fears. So generally what you're saying is, we're looking forward to seeing you. Just wanted to make sure you're aware of where we are, and looking forward to sitting down, finding more about what you're looking to achieve, and then show you how to get started. So that's the confirmation call. And if you do that, you'll get lots more people showing up, because there's nothing worse than getting the appointments and then they're not showing up. So don't be lazy and don't miss this out. Number 3 is the meet and greet. So the meet and greet is basically where you set the tone for the appointment. And generally, people are going to buy from people that they like and trust, and the professionalism. So it's important you present yourself with the right attire, with a friendly greeting, develop rapport, use the person's name, good eye contact, good handshake, confident, friendly, and make them relaxed as well. So in other words, you might say something like, "Oh, did you find us okay? Is this your first time here?" And again, that's just your icebreaker that just puts the person at ease and makes the whole thing a lot more comfortable. So that's your meet and greet. And again, all these things should be practiced. Number 4 is the consultation. Now, you might say that this is the introductory lesson as well, if you include one of those. You can do both, but basically this is where the majority, 80% of the appointment takes place. And this is where we do the diagnose and prescribe. So basically, like a doctor, we're going to find out what they're looking to achieve, and then we're going to prescribe that, the solution, with what you're offering. And generally it's in a transformation sense that you want to talk. So in other words, where are we now? This is the before. After, where do we want to be? And we want to get the person in their mind to be able to realize how important those are, when they want to achieve those by, and you want to have them feel like confident that you have the solutions. And if you do that, you have a sale. Okay, there's no pressure tactics or anything like that. And your consultation should be a good 10 minutes at least, 15 minutes. Whether you incorporate an introductory lesson to that, these will depend on how that works for you. Generally you probably want to do that for the children, especially. But there's your consultation. And then number 5 is your tour. So if you've got a professional school, you can do a tour with that. And again, link the tour to the goals that they want to achieve, and you can make it specific, and draw references to features of your school with how they can how those features can help the person achieve their goals. And if there's a class going on, you can point those out. Maybe introduce them to a couple of members as well, so that they're again, they feel it's a friendly place that they're going to be comfortable coming to. Once you've done the tour, then you'll recap the goals again, so they're fresh in their mind, like a shopping basket. Create the value, remind, and then we'll present the program. When you present the program, you have your bullets, all your different things. So again, added value, add value, add value. You get this, 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 this. Again, my sales system shows you how to do this with a presentation folder, which is what I would have, with all the different things that I would show and present, which is helpful. And then you will present the program price options. So we're not asking the person if they want to join. What we're gonna do is we're gonna present the price options, and we're gonna ask them which one's best for them. Okay, and that's it. That's how we get them started. Then you can enroll them, fill in the forms, do the administration stuff. You can upsell a starter kit. You can give them the guest passes. Make sure you're doing that. And generally just set them up for the school, whether you've got a welcome letter, a welcome kit, make sure they know exactly what's going on. And again, that's all part of the service and part of the long-term, future of the student. And number 7 is the follow-up. So just because you enroll them doesn't mean that's over. The first 90 days are really important, and you want to be really tight on following up on attendance, making sure that the person's has any questions, they're answered, because in the class you might not have time for all those things, because you start in your next class, and things can be a little bit more hectic, and other times people won't always want to say anything directly to you, so that's good. You can head those things off, any issues, any concerns, and also again you can follow up, have you use your guest passes, referrals. That's all part of your sales process, and filling that funnel again with referrals, with new inquiries, and you get your whole process there. So there's your 7 steps on how to generate more new members. And my website, if you go to mainstructor.com, I have some great articles on there about sales, and also as well I have a very good sales system that I guarantee will make the process of selling super easy for you, even if you don't like selling, and it's worked for me for years. Okay, thanks for tuning in today.